Now let's talk about Bryan Johnson. He's an American tech entrepreneur and an anti-aging fanatic. He's 47 years old, that's his chronological age. But he has the heart of a 37-year-old, the skin of a 22-year-old, and the lungs of an 18-year-old. Because much of his time and money is dedicated to age reversal. He's up for all kinds of strange experiments. But India's heir, that's where he draws the line. Recently, Bryan Johnson was in India, and within 3 days, he began to notice the changes, he says. His skin broke out in rashes, his eyes started watering, his throat was irritated. Then he went on a podcast, but he cut the conversation short. He walked out of the podcast, recording midway because of the air. He could not tolerate the room's air quality, he said. Now, it's worth knowing this. The podcast was being recorded in a 5-star hotel. Johnson was wearing an N95 mask. There was an air purifier in the room, and the room's air quality stood at 130. But Johnson just could not take it. If you live in India, this may seem a little over the top. Most Indians would consider an AQI of 130 a privilege. People exercise outside in this air. Children go to school in this air. Babies and elders breathe this air all the time. People rarely complain about this air quality. But reality check. It is as harmful as smoking more than 3 cigarettes a day. So Johnson's reaction to the pollution should not come as a surprise. And needless to say, this is not a good look for India. And we shouldn't have to wait for a tech entrepreneur from the US to tell us this or to trigger this conversation. But here we are.